Hi Leo, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this doesn't resonate, then that's completely fine. You can completely ignore the video if you do want to. Just forget about it if you want to. If it doesn't, especially if it doesn't resonate, just forget about it. Don't worry over it. Don't force it to resonate, and also do follow your intuition throughout the reading, so your intuition can guide you, especially since this is a general reading. So with the death card, so that no one panics, because death is a card that's usually less wanted. Death is a scary thing, especially for the living. So with this being there, I want to quickly clarify that it's not, for some of you, it's not the case of your person desiring an ending to your relationship or to your connection. Rather, for some of you, and for some of you it might be, remember, use your intuition and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for some of you, it's rather that. And with this card at my Romance Oracle deck, that I was just using a while ago. So with this card here, I'll use this as an example at the top of the deck, just so you know. I use as an example, let's say you're dating and they want that dating phase to end so they can move on to this phase. That's an example. But because it's the death card, I'm seeing this as an ending that maybe you are not wanting, an ending that maybe you are not desiring. Because again, I said death is usually unwanted. And maybe for some of you, because not everyone hates death, like some people understand it and accept it as a natural part of life. There are those who do see it as a natural part of life and do accept it. So similarly, there may be some of you who do actually want what this person desires, but as the majority do fear death, I'm seeing the majority of you may not want what this person desires. So like there's an ending they desire that maybe you don't want. Again, take what resonates, and that's for some of you. For some of you, it's it could be that you actually do want it. And I want to quickly mention, if I had drawn these cards differently, this card would have been here instead of Page of Swords. This card, Ace of Wands, would have been here instead of the Death card. And you have Eight of Wands instead of the Knight of Pentacles. So with this Ace of Wands, again, a new beginning. Like after death comes a new beginning. It got that butterfly there. And this is heavy passion, quick moving. So maybe whatever death this is could actually lead to a new beginning for some of you. Although I do believe everything happens for a reason, so maybe there's a reason why I drew the cards out like this. For some of you, it could, again, like I mentioned, be an ending that you do want. But rather than it being an ending that you do want, I'm getting a heavier sense that it's an ending you don't want, but it leads to a new beginning that you didn't expect, that is actually brings better things likely for you. So kind of like when you really want something, but the universe is like, no, go this way, but you really don't want to, but then you have no choice, so you go that way and you find that something really amazing lies on that path, kind of like that. Again, that's for some of you. So an ending that you don't want, but brings good things that you didn't realize were there. With that Page of Swords, I'm seeing what you are likely desiring is independence, freedom of speech. I'm seeing this card as, but also knowledge, to learn more, but also in the sense of sharing your knowledge as well, sharing your ideas. So maybe you may have a few ideas for the relationship or a few daydreams that you want to share with them, and maybe even complete or act out. So yeah, some new beginnings, maybe you want to act out or complete with your person. Also, if you are single, it could simply be that your person is desiring an ending to their situation or their current predicament, I guess. But so yeah, desiring that, or maybe it's an ending that maybe they don't desire, but it comes to them either way and leads to this. So that's for those of you who are single, but you're asking this about someone who you haven't met yet. So yeah, as I said, with the Page of Swords, so wanting to share your ideas, daydreaming as well. I'm seeing this card as like having your head in the skies, and also desiring confidence, desiring freedom, the freedom to say what you want to, without fears, and to be bold in your speech, to share your knowledge, to expand your knowledge as well. And with that Knight of Pentacles, so I will mention this card since I brought it up anyways. So with this card, Three of Pentacles, again, I am seeing someone studying, learning more. I guess a passion being ignited in them as well. Maybe even manifesting. So similar message, I guess, but a bit different. I see this as being more quiet and grounded about your work, but I see this as sharing your knowledge, not even just studying, but just sharing what you already know. and having new ideas and sharing with your partner. So maybe that's what you are desiring. With the Knight of Pentacles, likely in the future of your relationship, it might be a bit slower than you expected. It might not move too fast, which is actually interesting because it kind of contradicts this one. If this had been there instead of the Knight of Pentacles, again, I believe it happens for a reason. But if this had been there, so maybe there's even a reason why I brought this up. Like I'm bringing this up anyways for you to see. Maybe for some of you, rather than this, the message is wait, let me reorganize this. So the message is this. So this, and this, rather than this. For some of you. So studying quietly, learning more about your partner, wanting to manifest, and then them wanting a new beginning, new start, fresh start, transformations, and then your future together is more of quick moving, lots of passion, I guess just moving quickly, lots of passion, lots of words of passion as well, saying things almost without thinking as well. I'm seeing, just jumping ahead, being spontaneous. But with this instead, for some of you, it's rather taking your time, not rushing things, and making decisions from a level-headed point of perspective. Level-headedly, I guess. Not rushing choices, taking your time together, getting to know each other and exploring each other's interests and desires and things like that. Kind of like how that knight is just exploring the land, taking his time. He's not rushing. He's just treading the land with his horse, walking, I guess, or slowly. Yeah. So yeah, moving more slowly in the relationship. Contrasting this, which is like just moving ahead, it's reaching its goal quicker than this knight is. So maybe there is a goal that will be reached very soon. For some of you, there's maybe a goal that will soon be reached. But it's very interesting how these two cards are sort of, I guess, replacing each other in a way. So this was supposed to be here. This could have been here. But instead you got this. So now I'm going to leave this there. Or at the back of the deck, in case you're wondering, you have... Let me push these to the side. Okay. So at the back of the deck, you have this card first, this card, and then this card. So regret, the Tower moment, and also the Two of Pentacles, balancing time and money. So some of you, maybe there's a balance that's needed, balancing your emotions, maybe balancing again your time. Maybe you're spending too much time on a relationship when you should be spending on yourself. Maybe you're not spending enough time on the relationship. Maybe together you need to spend time with each other, and on each other. With the Tower card as well. Interesting, Tower card placed where the Death card is. So the Tower is similar to the Death cards to me. It's a huge, shocking change that brings about this sort of feeling, similar to the Death card. When things end, it can bring about this sort of emotional feeling. But yeah. So yeah, people jumping out, people I guess leaving, running away. You got the fire in the building, similar to the fire on this guy. So I guess an ending that sort of shakes you and makes you feel very, I guess, upset and sad, but brings the Ace of Pentacles, brings new beginnings and happiness that you don't know is on the way, that both of you maybe don't know is on the way. I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this did resonate. And please do, if you'd like to, like, share, comment, and subscribe.